Hello, 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 my lovely, lovely friends. Thank you for joining me here on A Journey in Light. My name is Joy. Hello. Today's pick a card. We are going over how is your person currently thinking and feeling about you, about the connection, and anything else my guides want me to throw in there. You know, I'm going to say. I have 4 piles for you guys today. So I have pile 1, which is this picture of a lynx and this clear quartz heart. Pile 2 is this goat and a pyrite, I almost said pyrite heart that I love. Pile 3 is a sea turtle with this Eye of Shiva fossilized shell. And pile 4 is this owl with the citrine heart crystal. So take a deep breath, go with whichever pile you're drawn to the most. If you're drawn to more than one, you could just have messages in more than one pile or something in another pile that you needed to hear. If you're drawn to a pile, there's at least one message in there that you need to understand about the connection. Also, people ask about this a lot. If you're watching a reading and all of a sudden you feel like they're describing you, when that happens, that means there's something that you need to understand about yourself or your own tendencies. So if you're ever in those moments where I know people comment on that a lot, they're like, but you're reading me. You could be mirroring that other person's energy, but there also just is something you need to understand about yourself. So always keep that in mind. Spirit's always trying to, sneak messages in however they can whenever your ears are open. So they use things like this to really get messages across. So always keep that in mind. I'm going to go through these piles one more time, and then I'm going to be talking just through the intro. So feel free, if you're ready for your pile, go ahead, and the timestamps will be in the description box below. Click on your pile, and I will see you there. For anyone else who wants to listen to me blabber on for a little bit, stick around. But again, we have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. There will also be an extended with this reading today, where we'll go more in depth into each pile. So look for that as well. And I will see you guys at your pile. And then for everybody else, if you're still choosing and you don't want to hear me, you can pause and figure it out. Everybody else, I just wanted to say thank you, say hi to all my new subscribers. Don't forget to like this video, comment, even if it's just an emoji. It really helps me. I'm really trying to build back my channel up to the momentum I had when I first started it. If anyone is very well versed in YouTube algorithms, I've been trying lots of different things. Everything seems to still be evening out the same, and I'm trying to get back to at least where I was about a year or so ago. But if, algorithm changes and stuff, so if anyone has some insights and wants to help a sister out, maybe we could do a reading exchange. If you're really good at that kind of thing, I'd appreciate that. Or we can at least chat it out. Send me an email at ajourneyinlight@gmail.com. Also, I am open for personal readings again. You can find a link to my snip feed that has all the different options, or if you'd rather just send me an email, you can write me at ajourneyinlight@gmail.com. As well, I'm trying to think what else. Oh, I wanted to give a special thank you to Michelle, who all these cards come from the Sacred Animal Oracle. The box is on my table in the dining room, thank you, Michelle, to sending those, to donating the deck to the channel. It's much appreciated, and beautiful, beautiful images. So I'm excited to use them today. Trying to think anything else. Don't forget to follow my Instagram and my TikTok. There's lots of different videos I post there, as well as shorts on here as well. If you subscribe and don't have your bell icon on, turn that on so you know when I'm releasing more videos. I've been trying to have kind of a mixture of healing videos, messages from your angels, week ahead videos, and love videos. If there's anything else you want to see, feel free to drop that in the comment as well. my kids are going back to school, so I'll have a little more time to record more things without being so stressed out trying to fit everything in. And I think that's about it. So I think that will end the intro here. Again, pile 1, 2, 3, 4, and I will see you at your pile. Thanks, guys. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 1. We are going over how is your person currently feeling and thinking about you, about the connection, and anything else my guides want to throw in there. There will be an extended today as well, so you can, if this really resonates with you and you're interested in looking to that, the link will be in the description box below the timestamps. So, you guys chose the clear quartz crystal heart. And this stunning picture of this lynx. And on this card, it actually says secrets. So with this connection, there's probably a lot of things that you're unsure of or unspoken truths going on. Possibly someone's holding back some secrets. Again, we'll get into the tarot here and oracle cards. I'm going to be using the good tarot for your guys' reading today. But what a beautiful image. These cards were donated to the channel by Michelle. So thank you, Michelle. These are the Divine Animal Oracles. I left the box in the other room, so sorry. I just got it in, wanted to use it. But how beautiful. So thank you, Michelle, for that donation. Yeah, so your person, how are they feeling about you? They are definitely holding back on some thoughts and some feelings. I think they're also trying to take you in. I don't know if this is a newer relationship or some new information has come up, and this person is just kind of, they're waiting to see if you're also holding back as well. So I think this person is very, almost like they're being methodical about their approach to you, but very observant. Like they're trying to, again, take it all in. They're trying to see if there's like secrets under the surface for you, but also don't think that they're spilling their guts about all their feelings and thoughts. All right, you guys also have Satin Sheets Seduction. So this person is very attracted to you. I love the fact that there's like this red fiery color in this main card. So there is a lot of chemistry between the two of you guys. This person feels very passionate towards you. They feel like you're kind of like attempting, like they feel a seduction towards you. They feel a draw towards you. They're very, very attracted to you. And then we have longing. Someone is secretly, we have secrets here twice. That's cool. Someone is secretly yearning for you. So for some of you guys, if you're not in connection with this person, they could be watching your social media, things like that. But if you guys are in connection, they could still be watching your social media. But there's a sense of longing. There's a sense of wanting more with this connection. Let me move that up a little bit. You guys can see those. So there's this sense of like, I want more than I have right now. And so there's this longing. So if you guys are together, they just want more. If you guys are separate, they're longing for you. Let's pull your tarot cards for pile 1, please. How is this person feeling about the viewer? And then I'll also be pulling oracle cards. Let's see, pile 1. How's their person feeling about them? We have strength. I have to give a nod to Leo here. We have a page of cups, or the page of water in this deck. Forgot these are bigger cards. I'm going to have to move this around a little bit. The call. So this is judgment. Again, this is the good tarot. These are so pretty. I haven't used them in a while. I forgot how stunning these cards are. These are by Colette Baron Reed. And we have the moon. So we also could have some Cancer Pisces in here. Let's keep going. Let's clarify strength. Transformation. So this is the death card in this deck. More aptly called transformation because that's what the death card is about. Also, we have love. So we have the lovers. Wow, this person has a lot of feelings for you. Ace of Air, so Ace of Swords. And the Three of Air. All right. And then the Hermit. So Virgo energy. You guys have a lot of major arcana. We have Scorpio here too. All right. Let me trying to get everything in shot. I just remembered why I don't use these cards as much, because they're so much bigger, but they're so gorgeous. All right. Let's do a couple more oracle cards. Mystery. Surprising with the moon popping up here. Oh, Lovers. So since we have the Lovers card, we also have Gemini represented. Friendship. The Grave. Kind of comes up under transformation. A lot of messages are coming in, guys. We have the Golden Mirror. Key with a heart. And a boat. All right, how is your person currently thinking about you? The overall energy is this Hermit. It's that going within, holding back. I hear they're being very analytical. I think I talked about that in the very beginning, how they're being very methodical in their approach to you. Again, they're trying to take it all in. You might be a little bit of a mystery to this person. We have, you know, this mask and this mystery here. We also, this woman in this card is also wearing a mask. So this person may be trying to figure you out. You might feel like you're an open book, but to this person, you're very much a mystery. You guys may have started off as friends, or some of you guys may still be in a friendship kind of mode, and you're curious about if this person has feelings for you. But there is a beautiful friendship between you guys, or the other kind of side note is you guys may have met through friends. This person feels a lot of strength, that pull they feel towards you, this playfulness, this romanticness of Leo that they want to express. And it's been very transformative for this person. So when meeting you, this person may have really given up on love. We have the Grave here. And the way this message is coming in is like this person may have given up on finding their person, or they've been so hurt and passed by love. That's also maybe why they're observing you, having this very observatory kind of energy coming from them. But this has like awakened their heart. And we do have the call here too with that judgment, that awakening call. So you have awakened this person's heart as the way it's coming. It may have started by this physical attraction they have for you, but they have this longing in their heart that I don't think that they felt in quite some time. This person may have gone through a period where they were a little self-absorbed, kind of maybe. I don't think this is I don't really get narcissistic here, because there's so many emotions, so many feelings this person has. So I don't think they're a true narcissist or anything. But I feel like people almost like it might be a joke that this person may be slightly narcissistic, like have tendencies, and as in they just like are were a little self-absorbed, or can be a little self-absorbed. So just keep that in mind. But I feel like, I don't know why that's a joke. Like almost like they're very confident about themselves, but it's almost like a wall that they put up. Be like, oh yeah, I'm so great, blah, blah, blah. But they weren't really expecting you to come in and kind of like blow the doors open on their heart. So we have the Page of Cups here clarified by the Lover. So there is a soul level connection here for me when the Lovers comes up. It's like that soulmate-y kind of energy. We do have Leo here again. I just realized in this card they had the Leo symbol and Leo here, even though the Lovers typically represents Gemini, but I have to give a nod to Leo again. And we had the link, so this big cat energy coming through. But this person wants to express their love for you again. I think they're treading lightly. They're like dipping their toe in the water, because this person has fears. We'll get into that, fears about heartache, and they might still be nursing a heartache. That this person, again, kind of gave up on love, or they just thought that nothing ever works out for them. Relationships just haven't worked out. For some of you guys, if you're in separation from this person, this heartache could be about you, but we'll touch on that too. So there's this draw to bring you back in to, like, again, lighten up their heart again. With all this Leo energy kind of running through here, Leo is the ruler of the 5th house, which is all about romance and playfulness and pride, which we do have that narcissistic kind of tendency, but I don't get a true narcissistic feeling. There's too many feels here. This person definitely is in touch with their feelings. But it's like this, like a little bit, they may like be in the spotlight, like being on stage, like being on center, in like center of attention kind of vibe. But like you've also just sparked this playfulness in their heart again that they kind of just weren't expecting. I'm hearing you like took them out of left field, but yet you're still a mystery. They can't quite figure you out, or the fact that you kind of seem to have like cast a spell on them is a little bit of a mystery to them. So we have this Judgment card clarified by an Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is that like aha moment, that those epiphanies. So, but I'm hearing you've called them back from the dead. Again, we have this grave here, where they kind of just like gave up. It's like, I feel like they put their heart to rest at a point, and you've really woken this person up, and they're transforming and they're really feeling again. They might not be fully there yet, and they're all there I love yous kind of thing, but this person is definitely in the feels about you, and it's more than just in between the sheets. This person maybe have gone through a period where they, were playing the field or just keeping more to casual relationships, but they feel very more drawn into you. But that also scares this person a little bit with this Hermit energy, because it makes them go within, because again, they have fears around getting hurt again. So either by you or just in general, depending on your situation. Remember, these are general readings. I try to get all the information and make it concise as I can. Depending on how many people are tapping into this is how many stories I'm tapping into. But this person's had, like, you've given them a wake-up call. But I'm hearing, like, all right, and I forget you guys always will come, you'll let me know in the comments, I'm sure. Where they have those defibrillators, like, around, like, if someone has, like, a heart attack, like, you can zap them, the AED, I think, or whatever. Like, it's like you guys literally woke their heart back up. Like, that's, like, they're showing me, like, you're like, clear, zzz, like they thought their heart was pretty much dead and gone, and they were kind of more comfortable with that. But you've kind of come in and unlocked their heart. It says, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. So this person sees you as like a perfect match. You're opening their heart back up, but I feel like this little lock has been sealed for so long, it might be like creakily, like they might need some WD-40 to open this heart back up. But you're definitely like unlocking something in them. You're pulling them out of this like self-absorbed, like player kind of energy, and really bringing them back into their feelings. I just think that they went through a period where feelings are, but this person escapes back to that a lot because they're trying to figure this out. And a lot of that has to do with just fears around getting hurt again. So we have the moon here. The moon can be those secrets, can be those hidden truths. It's clarified by our 3 of Swords here, which is, anybody knows tarot, 3 of Swords is like, the most painful stabbing in the heart card you can get. And that's what this person is afraid of. The moon is, again, the things that they don't want you to see. They don't want you to realize that they have such a damaged heart here. Again, some of you guys, it may be from a connection in the past with you. Others of you, they just don't want to get hurt again. So they just feel like, it's almost like, my heart's trash. I don't need to deal with my heart. Let's throw that away. And then here you come like, hey, I found your heart. Here's it back. And they're like, oh gosh, I forgot what that felt like to feel like it was beating in my chest again. So really, really beautiful energy. This person has, again, a lot of feels for you, but that's a scary thing for them. So I think they're being tight-lipped. I don't think they're expressing that. I also don't think they almost want to allow themselves to really feel that. They would rather keep their heart locked up behind a door, but here you are like, hello, open up. And they don't really have much of a choice. It's like the more they try to avoid it, the more they try to go the other way, like the more their heart's like, but no, I want this person. I'm longing for this. Like, this is really what I want. Please stop shutting this out. We have this boat here. It says receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving closer, closure issues. So this person is like sailing towards you. They need to change. This has been, basically pretty much divinely guided for this person too. It's like the next phase in their evolution, and that's started by you. Like you're a catalyst, and you've like reciprocated their heart back to life. Like you've brought them back to life. But that also is just, scary for this person. And I think that's understood. I think a lot of people watching this, if you're watching this pile, can relate to that. We've all been hurt by somebody at some point, and we all typically want to protect ourselves from that. And this is where this person's energy is. So if you feel like they push you away, but you like seem to just like, you're like, I know they like me. I know they have this draw to me. I know they feel this chemistry, but yet they keep like shutting the door on me. It's because there's a fear that's causing them to shut that door. It's not necessarily anything about you. It's just some stuff they need to work through. But again, I don't think they can ignore it. Like this longing is just loud and clear with them. They do value your friendship though, but I feel like they use their friendship with you to try to figure you out a little bit more. And I think some of you guys might be like, I'm an open book. But to this person, they're not used to people being so authentic and so open that they also don't necessarily believe it. So they're trying to figure out, is this person really this authentic? Is this person really this honest? Is this person really this kind-hearted? Or is this an act? And then we have, with us having this narcissist, because I don't get that vibe, this person also may have been raised by a narcissist or had a past relationship with a narcissist. So they have some trust issues. They're not quite sure if they trust you just yet. And that's where they're kind of, again, in this observation mode, really trying to be methodical, analytical about this. But there's really nothing methodical or logical about the longings of your heart. You can't really always choose who we like and how we feel. We just do if we allow, to give into that. And again, this person is someone that cut their heart off for a long time. So they might not even understand what this pulse is for a little bit coming in here. So let's get some messages. I really feel like we need a hidden truth oracle. I feel like that's always good for this kind of... I'm going to shake the camera for a second, so I apologize, guys. The camera's attached to my table that I have all my message cards in. So we're going to use the Hidden Truth Oracle Volume 1. Let's see. What are some of this Pile 1's hidden truths towards the viewer, please? And then when we go into the extended, which will be linked in the description box, I'll go over intentions, possible outcomes, and guidance. So let's see. I want you. They definitely want you. You speak to me through music. That's so funny. I was just thinking, I forgot to pull a music card that I made, and then this card comes up. So when I'm done with these, we're going to pull a music card before we go to the extended. All right, let's see. I lost myself for a little while. Yeah, you're bringing this person back to life. I knew exactly what I was doing. So they are intentional on the things that they do in their life. I wish things could be different. So they want things to be different than they actually are between the two of you guys. I saw when I left you with, or I left when I saw you with someone. So for some of you guys, again, there's a friendship connection. Like you may have some other suitors and stuff. So they're just like, oh no, this isn't going to work out. So, but again, general reading, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I hid who I really am from you. So we do have this mask here. So there is, for some of you guys, this person is trying to hide their true feelings. Again, they're trying to keep it a secret. It's like they're trying to keep it under wraps. Finding out the truth crushed me. Not quite sure what that one's about, but I'm just going to leave that there. And we'll pull one more, and then we'll pull a song or two for you guys. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. You know what, actually, I'm going to shake everything up and smack that. That's not what I intended to do. Forgot, I wanted to use, since there's the seduction, My friend Anastasia over at Confessions of an Angel Tarot has these juicy love messages, and they're kind of a little more sexy kind of messages. So since we have seduction here, I'm gonna, this person may have told you some of these things. They may be a little more comfortable with that side of themselves. Oh, but we have an I love you. Okay, well, coming in big. Sometimes all I can think about is our bodies intertwined. That's the kind of messages I was expecting, but hey, I'll take an I love you, right? I want to give you the world. You turn me on. You're the only one who makes me this wild. So yeah, this person is very, very attracted to you and by you. All right, let's pull out a song for pile 1 before we take this to the extended. I'll get a song or two. Since this person speaks to you through music, there's a musical connection here. As I drop it on the floor. Ooh. Okay, so we have White Lies by Odessa featuring Jenny Potts. I don't expect a lot of you guys to know this song. This is actually about not lying, but it's called White Lies. So if you don't know this song, I would suggest looking it up, and at least looking up the lyrics. Odessa is oh, I even spelled that wrong. I forgot the S. Don't come at me, Odessa fans. I need to fix that. But yeah, White Lies. So of course I can't think of the lyrics right now, but look it up. There's going to be a truth for you in there. So this is a little bit of homework. So to look up this song, either listen to it or just look at the lyrics. Again, White Lies by Odessa featuring Jenny Potts. And Odessa is Odezsa, I believe, or something like that. It'll come up. It's either SZA or ZSA. And then we have Stay by the Kid Laroi and Justin Bieber. So these are the 2 songs that there's hidden messages for you, pile 1. White Lies and Stay. So, you know, this is a song about like wanting to change but not being sure if they could, but they don't want to lose you kind of vibe here. So there is that. And I'm going to take this over to the extended. Again, I'll be going over this person's like upcoming intentions, possible outcomes, and guidance for you guys as a viewer, and more message cards. So if you're interested in this resonated, you can find the link for the extended in the description box. If not, no worries. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, guys, and comment, even if it's just an emoji. That really helps my algorithm out. And thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys in a future reading. Bye, guys. Hello, my lovely friends for pile 2. You guys have the GOAT, aka the greatest of all time, the Pyrite Heart, and the Tarot de la Nuit, so Tarot of the Night. And we are going over how is your person thinking and feeling about you, anything going on in the connection, and anything else my guides want me to throw in there. But we're going to start by saying, how does this person feel about you? They put you above all others. They really think you're the greatest of all time. Hopefully you being drawn into this GOAT kind of gives you that feeling that you very much are the greatest of all time. I love in this card, like this GOAT is kind of coming out of this mountain. So it kind of reminds me of like your person considers you someone that's above others. You're above mediocrity. Like you're really, really great. And like you kind of just see things from a higher view than a lot of people. It says reliable on here. So they find you someone they can always rely on. Like you're their rock in a storm kind of vibe here. And that's how someone really respects and really likes about you a lot, that you're dependable. You're again, you just have this beautiful presence about you that this person really, really loves and really enjoys that about you. Your next cards, you guys have integrity. So not only are you reliable, you guys have a really strong morals, strong values, and you hold really true to that. I don't feel like that you guys really waver much. Like you're tried and true kind of person. Your integrity is without fail. I'm not saying that we all don't make mistakes and stuff like that, but this is how your person views you. This is something they really like about you. They adore about you. They see in you, even if you don't see it yourself. And they also feel like you're their perfect match. So with this here, you feel like you guys have a sense of completing each other, that you were meant to be together. You're just a perfect match. You guys seem to click. There could be a lot of synchronicities between the two of you guys, and they really treasure that and honor that. All right, so we're going to do your tarot and some oracle cards, and we're really going to dive into how is this person feeling about you. So for pile 2, how is their person feeling? Real quick, I want to say thank you guys for all your support. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. It's always truly an honor to get to share my gifts with you guys. And I appreciate all the comments, the likes, the subscribes, everyone. Again, that's a huge way to support me, and I really appreciate that. So I want you guys to know that I see that, and I really, really appreciate it. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. All right, so let's see. How is this person feeling about you? The Sun. Love that. These cards are so beautiful. We have the Hanged Man. I feel like I need to show you guys some of these images. The Sun, the Hanged Man. We have the Moon. So the Sun and the Moon. That Game of Thrones kind of vibe of you are the sun to my moon, like the sun and the moon kind of thing is kind of coming in. So there could be a contrast between the two of you guys. It's like you guys meet perfectly, like a perfect match, but it's like almost that opposites attract for some of you guys. We have the Empress. Wow, this is all major arcana coming up already. So let's see, what's the bubbling under the surface? What's the clarifying energy? So we have a 10 of Wands. We have the 2 of Wands. There's fire below the surface, guys. We have a 7 of Pentacles. Insane imagery on these cards. The Fool. And overall energy between the two of you guys, we got another major arcana. You guys have the Strength card. So Sun and Strength are both ruled by Leo. So there is a nod to Leo here. We also have the Moon, which is Pisces, sometimes seen as Cancer. The Empress can sometimes be Aries, but the Empress is also ruled by Venus. So, and then we have the Fool. So again, lots of strong energy coming through with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of these cards are major arcana. So, all right, let's pull a couple more oracle cards. What is going on? How is this person feeling? Codependency, rejection. Okay, this is going to be an interesting, switch. Interesting read, guys. Bear with me. Heartbroken. I like you. What has happened here? There's so much strong energy, and then like this. So the Letter and the Stars. Wow, wow, wow. All right, pile 2. So between the two of you guys, this overall energy of the Strength, there's just this strong connection. This person feels actually extremely connected to you. I don't know if a lot of them have told you this, because there's like a mixed match of energy here. So this person may feel more than they let on. Wow. Okay. But yeah, you guys feel very like there's a strength in the connection. Also, how they feel about you. You have this like angelic presence about you, but yet you're not a pushover. So they see you as strong, confident. You can get shit done, right? But you still have this beautiful energy about you that's very loving and nurturing. They also really like your eyes here. I'm being very drawn into this lion's eyes. They're almost glowing at me. And they feel like your love can last forever. So even if you guys aren't together, they feel very connected to you. I don't feel like, for some of you guys, they may find that a little bit annoying that they can't seem to break this connection, because for some of you guys, you aren't together with the way some of this is coming up. So there could be a disconnect or a no contact situation for some of you guys. I do have to acknowledge that here. But overall, so this person, as happy as you make them, as much as they love, like they see you as the warmth, like the warm sun on their face, you bring them so much happiness. Again, the sun is the happiest card in all of tarot. So you make this person feel alive. With that comes great responsibility. It feels heavy. So I don't know if this is heavy for some of you guys that aren't together. So it's heavy on them that they feel disconnected to you and there's nothing that can be done at this time. You guys may be mirroring that feeling. This also feels like a little burdensome to this person. For those of you that I mentioned that someone out there is a little annoyed that they feel disconnected to you, because it's very heavy on them that they can't do anything about this person that makes them feel so happy. And they may feel in your absence, quite the opposite. Like they're literally like burning alive here with this 10 of Wands. It's such a heavy, deep connection that they feel to you. For those of you that are together, it could just be that spark that's burning bright and alive. But, we'll get into these two cards in a minute. But so next we have the Hanged Man and the Two of Wands. So again, I feel like there's a disconnect here or a pause in the connection. And this person was really figuring out, what steps do I take next with this Two of Wands? Like, how do I fix this? How do I approach this? How do I rekindle this connection? Here, let me turn on another light. It's a very dark and dreary day here in Florida, so I'm not getting a lot of my normal sunlight in. Sorry about that if it was dark. And these are darker cards. Again, so beautiful. But this person also, in this absence or in this pause, so for some of you guys it could just be a little pause, is really seeing things from a new angle. Their approach is changing to you, to this connection, and to how they're moving forward in their life. But that's also sparked by you. Their old way of being may no longer work, but it's because their feelings for you have kind of flipped things upside down. So they may have been on like one track, met you, and then being like, do I need to pivot here? So we have the Moon clarified by our Seven of Pentacles. So for some of you guys, this person could have a fear of really committing, really investing. So they may also be working through that. That could be that change of course this person has. They could have just gone through life without really investing much time here. And the reason that I'm saying that, the Moon is a lot about like hidden truths, a lot of our facing our fears, being seen, and it's clarified by a card of planting the seeds, of waiting, of putting like this intention in, this time in, this investment. And that's why I feel like this person has fear of investing in things. They have a fear of like really being grounded and rooted in a situation with all this red here. So it's attached to their root chakra. So this person may like to feel a little less tied down at times. Like they want to be a little more free. So there's fears wrapped up in being attached. So I think some of you guys are really going to resonate with that message. But we have the Empress here. So how did they, this Moon, I'm hearing they also see like your intuitive side. Like you seem to be very, very intuitive. You see right through them a little bit. That kind of scares them. It's like you can like really see them at their core. The way I'm seeing this is almost like you can see the seeds before they grow. So you also might see their potential a lot, and this person may not be ready to step into their potential or think that they can't live up to how you view them. All right. They see you as beautiful, nurturing, caring, all the things. The Empress is the queen of the queens. So regardless of gender here, this person sees you as the full package. And they want this fresh start with this Fool here. So this draw they have to you, they also, I'm hearing very primal kind of vibe coming out. They like you in this very like earthy, primal kind of way, but they find you extremely beautiful. The Empress is ruled by Venus, which is about what we love, who we love, and how we love. So this person like really just loves everything about you aesthetically. They're extremely drawn to you. So anytime they start to like, if you guys have had lots of like breakups and get back together, it's just like they're drawn back into this magnetic pull they feel towards how beautiful you are. Not that this person's shallow, but they definitely see your beauty. You know, they see these really great attributes about you with this reliable goat and the integrity, but they also see your beauty, and it shines in a way that is new for them, that they may not have experienced before. Like, you're very different possibly than their normal type, but it's like new and exciting for them. So with these cards over here, this is interesting energy. So for some of them, you may have rejected them. Some of them may be in a different connection. I know it says codependency, but I feel like this person like is trapped in something else. So they may have rejected you because of that, or you may have rejected them. But there is rejection going on here, and it's like, you know, someone feels a little left out in the cold versus this fire. And I feel like it's this person feels left out. So they could feel left out not being around you. Maybe they do have another relationship and they're trying to have you be their side piece. And you were like, no. And that makes them feel very rejected and very sad. Because there's a level of heartbrokenness here. So it says, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, and mourning. So that's why I feel like a lot of you guys may be in a disconnect from this person, or a small pause, because this person is feeling heartbroken about you and the connection, because they really, really like you. They might not be able to muster up the words like the other 4-letter L word, the love word, but they're more comfortable being like, I really like you. I have a lot of romantic feelings towards you. They want to date you. They want to flirt. But I don't know if this person is at that level where they can say that L word. It's kind of hard for them. They may be better at writing it. You could, for some of you guys, this is indicative of like a message coming up, like a surprise letter. I'm still learning the Lenormand, so pause with me for a moment, guys. We are learning together. Yeah, written communication, a letter, important document. So they could write you an email or a text. Like, I feel like there's going to be an explosion of feelings, but it's going to come in written form. But I also feel like this is kind of unexpected. Because they still have this candle for you, even though, you know, they feel like part of this has been like rejected or burned out. They still like have like almost hold a torch for you. And I don't think it's like necessarily something they can help. It's almost like it creeps up on them and like, you know, really sets their soul on fire. And you have like really sparked this in them. And maybe without you, they feel like they've lost their spark too. Here with this card. And then these stars is about being hopeful. It's kind of like wishing on the stars. So they definitely want things to be different between the two of you guys. I feel like they're missing you greatly if you're not together. I'm trying to read this a different way, like for people that are in a relationship. This person would just feel, again, all encompassed by you. It's like a feeling very like entrenched in your energy, like very much on fire. They may not be used to that with the way this is coming in, but it's all encompassing. This person feels like all consumed. That's the word I'm trying to find. They feel consumed by your energy, by your love, by your beauty, by your integrity, by everything that you are. Like, it's almost like, does this person really exist? But yet they're still more comfortable with just using the word like versus greater than that. But I also think that's something within themselves. They might not be able to verbally speak those words, but there's a lot of hope here for things shifting and changing, or they're holding on to hope. And they may have like written you a couple times and never sent it. I'm also hearing someone wrote a letter and burned it. That might be the viewer. I'm not sure if someone like wrote a goodbye letter to this person. It's really interesting. So you have also some of you guys may have written them a letter, you know, maybe expressing your feelings, and right now they're just digesting that all. But this person, again, is very hopeful. They see your beauty. They see your strength. They see your integrity, your morals, your values. They truly actually really see you, maybe greater than you realize. Okay, let's get some message cards. I will be doing a extended on their intentions, the possible outcomes, and guidance. What am I feeling for? Okay, we're doing some moon messages coming up. It's how this feels. I don't know. Let's see. What does this person want to say? I almost feel like I feel tongue-tied, like they don't know what to say. I don't want to miss a chance with you. So they definitely don't want to miss out on this. You are hard to forget. Yeah, you're all consuming. Like you're very much like a fire. Some of you guys could be like a heavy fire sign. I know we have a lot of signs popping up here, but we have Leo strongly too. If your person's not one of those signs, don't worry about it. You know, we all have some of the signs in our chart somewhere. I want your attention. So for some of you guys, person could be posting stuff on their social media trying to get your attention. If you see them doing stuff that you like that may not be normal character for you, it's because they want you to see it. Some of them may also be trying to make you jealous. I'm sending you telepathic messages. So, you know, I don't know, maybe some of people have written something down or they're thinking about all the things they want to say, but they definitely want to get information to you. This is a written form, but, you know, maybe someone burnt it and trying to get it to you. But I feel like I'm going to be speaking about this and someone's going to be like, wait, I did that for my person. We have twin flames here. You know, again, we had this all-encompassing, like, very much on fire. So if you're on that journey, there's your nod to that, which is not an easy journey. So hugs. I'm ready for more than just text. This person wants more than just texting you. They want more of a deep, because again, they feel like you are their perfect match. Your words speak to me like no others can. If someone actually wrote them and sent them an email or a letter, it really hit them really strongly. I won't let you go, and I want to be vulnerable with you. So this person wants to open up. They want to be more honest and open. And that may be new for them. That may be scary for them. Maybe you are open and vulnerable, and that's given them the courage to actually do the same. Here, I can't ignore this codependency connection here. So either they feel very chained to you or chained to something else. So be mindful of any codependent tendencies that are coming up in this connection. I'm not going to dive too hard into that, but it's definitely here. So there's this feeling of like, I can't get away from this even if I tried, kind of vibe coming in here for you guys. Oh, let me pull you guys a song or two. So with these songs, if you don't know the song, I implore you to look it up and listen or read the lyrics. There's going to be a message in here in the lyrics for you guys. And we had one that fell on the floor, so it flew right out. We're going to take it. We have Stay by the Kid Laroi and Justin Bieber. So this song is a lot about like knowing that they need to change, not sure if they can change, and being worried they're going to mess it up. Let's see, what other song? Lyrics does the viewer need to know from this person? Love Me Like You Do by Ellie Goulding. So, you know, a lot of people probably know that song. This could be a song that is important to some of you guys, but look up the lyrics to these songs. That's your homework. Is Stay by the Kid Laroi and Justin Bieber and Love Me Like You Do by Ellie Goulding. There's going to be a message in there for you guys that you need to hear from this person. And then I just realized on the bottom of the deck, 1,000 Years, Christina Perri is here, so I feel like that might be a sign for somebody out there as well. All right, I'm going to take this over to the extended where I'll be going over this person's intentions at this time, possible outcomes, and some guidance, as well as some more message cards. So if you're interested in that, the link will be in the description box below. And I'll either see you guys there or in a future reading. Thank you guys so much, and thank you for your support. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. That really helps me so much. And comment, even if it's just an emoji, it really, really, truly helps me. Thank you guys so very much. Bye, guys. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 3. You guys picked this really awesome Eye of Shiva. It's a fossilized shell, and it's cut in the shape of a heart. And we are using the Oceanic Tarot for your reading today. I thought that was kind of appropriate with this sea turtle card. We are going over how your person's currently thinking, feeling about you, the connection, and any other information my guides want me to talk about. I don't really have much of a choice, let's be honest. So, just the messenger. But let's jump into this. So, how is your person feeling about you, pile 3? So you guys picked this sea turtle card, which I absolutely love, stunningly gorgeous. It says stability on here, and we have the sea turtle. Looks like there's some flying turtle eggs, not sure what that's about. And then this little girl here sleeping peacefully on top. So this person sees you as someone that they can definitely count on. You're reliable, you're stable, you have this like stable footing. You may have an attraction to water or the ocean, the sea, or turtles in general, but you're someone that they know that no matter what, they can count on you for a stable force in their life. But also, you know, this watery kind of emotional energy is kind of coming through, which is really beautiful. Like, they appreciate the depth that you are. It's almost like you're like an abyss versus just shallow. So there's a depth to you, and you can really dive down, or you can float right on the surface. It's like you're very fluid in your approach to life and in general, and they really, really appreciate that. So we have Phantom Lover Fantasy. So this person fantasizes about you a lot. If you guys aren't together, they think about it a lot, that they daydream. They might also have a lot of dreams about you. You guys connect in a dream level. And then we have apology. You can expect to hear an apology. So this person wants to apologize to you about something. That's going to look a little different for all of you guys. This is a general reading, so always take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But between the two of you guys, there's some sort of regret or apology needed. Or like speaking, I don't know if it's, yeah, there feels like there's like a delicate wound between the two of you guys, and there's an apology around that wants to come out. Or maybe just, I'm sorry for being gone, or I'm sorry for, you know, not stepping up and being more stable. Not quite sure what that's all about, but let's jump into the tarot, and I'll also be pulling oracle cards, song cards, message cards. We're gonna card it up in this reading. So I just want to take a moment just to express my gratitude to everyone who shows support, for all the likes, all the comments, even if they're just little emojis, and you guys know that really helps me on the algorithm. I just wanted to say thank you for all of that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for everybody who's given me tips, which is unexpected but always appreciated. So thank you for that. And any of my clients and returning clients who have booked personal readings with me. All that information can be found in the description box if you're interested. But let's see what we have here, guys. For pile 3, how is this person feeling about them? Again, this is the Oceanic Tarot. So we have the moon coming out. All these cards are going to be pretty watery. So we have a Knight of Pentacles. With this moon here, I have to give a nod to Pisces and Cancer. We have a Nine of Cups. We have a Page of Swords. Okay, let's clarify what's underneath the surface for this person. Oh, 2 want to come out together. So we have the World and 4 of Pentacles. We have the Queen of the Ocean, which is the Empress. We have a Page of Wands. For some of you guys, this person may be younger than you, or there's a difference in ages here that came in, so I needed to acknowledge that. We have Strength. We also have Leo here as well. And overall energy between the two of you guys, you're probably going to love this if there's some sort of separation, is the Fool, a new beginning. A new beginning. So this could be like a resurrection of an old love for some of you guys. It could be the next level, but something new wants to begin here. Let's pull some oracle cards before we really get into the meat of this. We have Gifts. I feel like one of my piles every week always gets gifts. And there's so many cards in here. And we have freedom. We have effort on the bottom of the deck. Let me push these back a little bit. I need more room. I feel like my camera angle here. Let me... There we go. I'm like, why am I not seeing this on screen as well? There we go. Much better. All right. Couple more oracle cards, and then we'll jump into this. How are they feeling? How are they thinking? Pile 3. Coffin. So this one even says, endings bring new beginnings. So some of you guys could be going through a transition. Engagement ring. We have the butterfly at the bottom of the deck, which is also a transitional type card. All right, we have the key, the gentleman, and the clover for bottom of deck. All right, so as we talked about, your person obviously has a lot of dreams about you, fantasizes about you. I think this person feels a little more comfortable in that daydreamy kind of world with this moon energy, which is kind of like that Pisces energy, this kind of like outer worldly, underworldly kind of vibe. So with this Four of Pentacles clarified by the world, whatever... Especially with so many of these cards in this new beginning and ending out things, I think an old cycle, possibly an old cycle where you guys were trying to maybe hold too tight, or some codependent kind of things, maybe completing out. This person may have some fear about that closing out, but there's a cycle that is closing that needs to close. But I'm hearing like, I'm afraid that it won't begin again. So I don't know if that's you guys as a viewer or just your person having that thought, but that thought's coming in. There's a fear around, will this start again? And I really definitely do feel like that's a yes with this, this full energy. So if that's your question, viewer, then it's going to restart. Like, don't worry. Like, basically the stuff that's closing out, the cycles that are ending are needing to close. Don't be fearful. Don't hold on to this cycle that wasn't working. If you can ask yourself objectively, and I feel like this person's doing this as well, is, you know, can I let go of some of this toxicity that may have been sitting there? But it's like with growth comes a greater transformation. You know, we have this butterfly in this coffin, so these endings are needed. I'm surprised we didn't get like a tower moment kind of here with this. So, you know, nothing major might have happened, but just know that things are shifting. If there's no separation between the two of you guys, I just feel like either you guys are healing through a cycle or figuring some things out, figuring out how to talk to each other, maybe how to love each other better. Again, there's an apology, so I think there's been friction somewhere, and it's coming back full circle. I'm all of a sudden reminded about like the circle thing about sea turtles. So sea turtles will always go back to where they were born. Like if it's a sea turtle, you know, a female sea turtle lays eggs, no matter how far away they are, they travel all the way back to the beach that they were born on. So it's like this repeating cycle, this coming back around. So we have this Knight of Pentacles here clarified by the Queen of the Ocean, or the Empress. So this person is very loyal to you. It's like slow and steady. It's like, I feel like a rock. We had stability here with this turtle card, and here, you know, our Knight is riding a turtle. So your person may be a little slow in their approach. They may take their time. They may really think things out, but it's because they want the most solid foundation moving forward, because they want to honor your worth here. With anytime the Empress shows up in a how are they feeling about the viewer, is like this person sees you in all your glory. They may see you greater than you see yourself. They have so much appreciation for your worth. If they didn't value that in the past, that might be what that apology is about. But they definitely see you as this, basically a shining star, a, you know, diamond in the rough kind of vibe here. And this person may be, again, slow to resurrect that, but they feel very drawn to it. Such a weird image I just got, but I don't know how to explain it. I just saw literally like a cartoon character that like sees this gem off in the distance and is like has like the mesmerized swirly eyes. I have no idea what that's about, but they're basically very fixated on coming to you, making traction to you. I just feel like they're slow moving about it. This Nine of Cups clarified by the Page of Wands. This part, you check off all this person's boxes, as in like you're everything that they could want in a person. They also feel a little immature in your energy, and that's why I was getting this this vibe about like maybe an age difference between the two of you guys. It could just be a maturity level difference, or just that you guys are in different places in your life, and for some reason that makes them feel a little less than, but because they put you on a pedestal a little bit. Also with like the Empress and a Nine of Cups showing up in this kind of thing, this person has you on a pedestal. They see you higher than themselves if there is no actual age difference here. You just seem like you're above them, but you're something that they want to reach to. They have a lot of fiery passion for you, but for some reason I'm feeling like a little coy about this. This person definitely feels your chemistry and feels like, you know, obviously you guys know what I'm talking about. They're very attracted to you, but there's something that makes them feel like they might not be good enough, or as experienced. I don't know why that message is coming through. That might just be really specific. This is a general reading, but it's for somebody. I know someone's going to understand what I'm talking about. Then we have this Page of Swords. So also in their communication, they don't quite feel as well versed as you. You probably are someone that's really good at communicating. You have an eloquent way of speaking that draws this person in, but then again, this person like almost like compares themselves to you, and they don't feel as quite as good as you, as this weird image is kind of coming in, or this message is coming in from my guides. But take that or leave that. Again, might be specific, but it keeps circling back around, so there might be more than just like, you know, one or two of you guys that are fitting in that. The other side of this, this person, you know, I keep hearing like they like your voice. Like if it's not the words you speak, it's how you speak or how you sound to this person. Some of you guys might be singers, but they're very drawn into your voice. Like I literally hear the words, "I could listen to you talk all day." So that might have been a phrase that has come up between the two of you guys. But they feel very drawn in by your voice. Like when you speak, they're captivated by that here. So with this Clover, this person feels lucky to know you. You guys may have met in a kind of a serendipitous kind of way as well that they kind of reminisce on, but they feel very lucky to be in your presence. Also that you are a very lucky person. It's like almost like that Midas touch kind of vibe that they feel when they're around you. Let me see, 28. So this would be... This is the subject of the reader. So, sorry, I'm still learning these cards. So the gentleman just represents you as the viewer, as the, oh no, this would represent the person we're talking about. Oh, this gets confusing. Sorry. I'm learning these, and I really like these divination tools. But I'm learning them all. No better way to do that, but with you guys. And the key, the solution. The solution, the answer that you're seeking is locked within the person you're asking about. So I feel like they're going to offer you some information soon. They're going to speak their truth a little more clearly. Maybe this new beginning is just about that. It's about them coming clear, coming through with an apology. But whatever they need to bring to the table is going to unlock this further. For some of you guys, this relationship is going to be going to the next level, potentially getting engaged, but this is also just moving to the next level of a connection after this period of transformation. So something, again, needed to end in order for this to come to fruition. We have the butterfly here again, so that like ending of one thing turning into a new thing, possibly some inner childhood healing going on here. Maybe that's where they feel they're lacking. But this person, so how they feel about you, that you set them free. I think that you're not a controlling person. Maybe they had relationships in the past or grew up in a controlling atmosphere, but you allow them to feel as if you know, they're free to be themselves. And that's really a gift to this person. For a lot of you guys, this person actually wants to shower you with gifts. They may have a love language of, you know, buying gifts as their sign of showing you, but they definitely want to put effort into this connection. They want to shower you with love. They want to shower you with gifts. They also want you to feel free. Sorry, a butterfly just flew by the window. They I have such a squirrel brain sometimes. They just, yeah, they feel free. I don't always read, I'm being honest, I don't always read this card as, I feel like sometimes, depending on the rest of the reading, as if someone feels like they want to escape the situation, but this person just feels free with you. They feel like they have this level of freedom. And maybe they dated people in the past that were very like, you know, holding on to things. And maybe that's a cycle you guys are completing out. Because sometimes Four of Pentacles for me is about someone who has like an anxious attachment style that's trying to cling on to this. And they really just want the freedom to be who they are, but still be in this connection. I don't get that they're trying to run away from this. If anything, they're running towards it, wanting to restart, coming back full circle for where it all began. All right, so let's pull you guys some songs. So with these, if you're not familiar with the song that comes up, I'm going to give you some homework to look it up, or at least look up the lyrics if you don't want to listen to it. There's going to be a message in here for you guys in these songs. So, you know, look up the lyrics or listen to it if you feel called to. These are a lot of songs that I like, so it's not everybody's cup of tea. We have A Sky Full of Stars by Coldplay. Aw, that's such a beautiful song. They like want to give you their heart. You know, this is a beautiful song. All right. Let's see what else. All right, I'm going to take that. Oh, okay. Taking those two. All right. So we have Heart on Fire by Passenger. I don't think this is a Hearts on Fire. I don't think this is a popular song. It kind of has a folky vibe to it. Really cool. Listen to it. It's beautiful. Hearts on Fire by Passenger. And then we have Fractions by Cray. So giving you fractions of my love. All these are about like, I want to give you my heart. I want to give you my love. This person may at this time only be able to give you a fraction of that with this song, or they may see you this way. So listen to this song and listen to the lyrics. I think some of you guys maybe relate to you being the person, and that's how they view you. All right, let's pull some message cards. What message cards do I want to do? Oh, I know already. Since we're sticking with the ocean theme, we're going to use these. I think these are love potion messages by Malibu or something like that. I got them on Etsy. A lot of my message cards you guys ask about, I get a lot of them on Etsy. I just type in love message cards and I look around until I find ones I like. All right, so what does pile 3's person want to say? I feel like you're better off without me. Yeah, there's this vibe of like them not being good enough for you. They need to work on that. That's something they need to heal. I really do want us to work out. There's so much I have to say and I don't know how. You know, I think that's going to be the key though, when they can finally speak their mind, speak what they've been holding in. There's no one more magical than you. Woo. I keep thinking of the first time I saw you. You'll forever be in my heart. Okay, I'm going to pull a couple more from this deck. I think I'm going to pull another deck, and then I'll be taking this over to the extended for intentions, possible outcome, and guidance. You deserve so much more. So either, you know, again, they might feel like they're not quite good enough than you, or they realize that they need to step up and put in this effort here that came up, because you deserve more than they've given you so far. I'm not ready to face the truth. Okay. Let's see what else. I want to be happy and loved, or I want you to be happy and loved, even if it's not with me. So this is a level of unconditional love that this person has for you. They recognize, you know, they may not be the best person for you, at least at this time, but they want you to be happy no matter what. Of course, they want it to be with you, but it's that next level of loving when you really, you know, can let go and not try to hold on to somebody if you're not good for them, you know, kind of vibe. I fantasize about you loving me again. We did have the phantom lover fantasy. So they want you to love them again. This person just needs to get through this transformation phase. My heart hurts thinking about you. Let me pull a couple more from another deck. Sorry for shaking the camera. All right, a couple more things, and then I'll take this over to the extended if this is resonating for you. I feel you in my heart. Karma is here to teach me a lesson. So they may be going through the ringer. Karma's not bad. Karma's balance. I want to start a family with you. So I didn't touch on this, but underneath the effort card, we did have family. So for a lot of you guys, this person actually wants to start a family with you. One or two more. Thank you for your patience. Yeah, this person is that slow and steady Knight of Pentacles energy. But one thing about the Knight of Pentacles, guys, they always cross the finish line. They might take their time, but they get there. Why do you keep breaking my heart? So for some of you guys, this person feels like you're a little bit of a heartbreaker to them. And let's pull one more before we go to the extended. One last message for pile 3. Whoop, this one. Things are going to be different from now on. So they definitely want things to change. Bottom of the deck. Okay, one more message. Let's take this to the next level. They want to move it up to the next level. They know things need to change. They need to transform. They need to ascend. You know, oh, we have key on the ring. I feel like there's some sort of information or something they're going to talk about. It's going to unlock something between the two of you guys. So that keeps coming in so clearly for me. All right, guys, so if you resonated with this, please like, subscribe, share, comment, even if it's just an emoji. It was really helpful to me, and I greatly appreciate that. And if you're interested in the extended, the link's in the description box. And I hope to see you guys over there. If not, I'll see you in a future reading. Thank you, guys. Bye. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 4. You guys picked the owl and the citrine heart here, and we are using that animal Orion's Animal Tarot today. We're going over how is your person thinking and feeling about you currently, the situation, the connection, and anything else that wants to come up. I love that this is also pile 4. I just noticed this now. I went to do this, and we also have a 4 up here, so we have 4, 4. And this card says wisdom on it for the owl. So the owls are known for, you know, being very knowledgeable, very wise. So your person sees you that way. Your person sees you almost as all-knowing. You have eyes that just cut through things. You could perhaps have really beautiful eyes. Are they just really like your eyes? But are they like how you view the world? But they just also just respect your wisdom. Respect how knowledgeable you are. You seem to just know things. Sometimes that may be hard for them. I don't feel like they can get one past, like anything past you, so to speak. And they enjoy their spending the nighttime with you with this owl here, because now owls are nocturnal. So it's something they enjoy getting to experience, possibly looking at the stars with you, looking at the moon. Any nocturnal activities, bonk chicka bow now. I'm a nerd. But they just enjoy all that time with you. So it might also be they enjoy watching you sleep. It's kind of coming in, so that's very sweet. Your other cards that came out are Casanova, swept off your feet. So this person, you've swept them off their feet, and they want to do vice versa. They want to come in and, you know, kind of wine and dine you, sweep you off your feet, be very romantic with you. They have a lot of romantic feelings towards you. We'll see what else comes up with that. I feel like there's another message here, but I'm going to leave that. And then we have acceptance. Everything happens for a reason. So there's a couple messages with this. So, you know, they believe that they've met you for a reason. You're in their life for a reason. But also they like how you're very accepting of people, I think you're accepting of people across the board. They admire that about you. You're not judgmental of others. Like you just have a way of accepting life and accepting things. And I don't mean like as in accepting less than you deserve. It's like this beautiful acceptance. Like they can come as they are. Like you accept them for their good, their bad, their ugly, all that. And not everybody does that. And they really, really appreciate that about you. So we're going to jump into the tarot. I'm going to pull more oracle cards as well as message cards and song cards. There will be an extended reading if this really resonates with you and you want a deeper look into their next, intentions, potential outcome. The link will be in the description box for that. But let's just get started. And I also just want to say a quick thank you guys so much for all the likes, all the comments, the shares, the subscriptions, all the support you guys give me. Some people have tipped me a lot lately, which has been really, really awesome. That's never expected, but always appreciated. This deck that I used for this, the Divine Animal Oracle, was donated to the channel by Michelle. So thank you, Michelle. So I just wanted to take a moment and say thank you guys. You guys are the best. I really appreciate that. So, okay, let's get going. How is pile 4's person feeling about them currently? We have a 4 of Pentacles. This person wants to hold on tight to you. They don't want to lose their grip on you. They don't want to lose you. A Knight of Pentacles. They see your value and they also want to be of value and of service to you with this bee here. They want to bring you all the sweetness that life has to offer, and they want to create a sweet connection with you. Page of Pentacles. There's a lot of earth energy here, so there could be a earth sign, like your person could be an earth sign or you could be an earth sign. But this Page of Pentacles, sometimes I read the Page of Pentacles as wanting to either give a tangible gift or possibly an apology. That may look a little different for everybody. I'm not sure why I've been reading that this way, but it's been coming up a lot in readings. We have this grasshopper here, so I hear like you make them like feel like they could just leap through the air. Very, very, you make them very happy. And we have a sunflower here, so it's like you feel like the warm sun on their face. Okay, let's keep going. We have the Ace of Swords. So they may have had some new ideas. There may have been a shift or an epiphany that has changed the dynamic with you guys. But I think this is in a very, especially with the rest of these cards, in a very powerful way. Maybe they've gone from just seeing you as a friend to seeing you as a lover. Just, it's like having an aha moment, like, wait, I really like this person. Like, so these new ideas, you've also sparked a new way of thinking for this person. I think also you guys have this gift, this ability to see life in such a beautiful way, and that you're helping them do that as well. So we have the Lovers here. So this person feels like you're a soulmate of theirs. It's a soul level energy connection. We have Gemini popping up here. I need to give a nod to that. But this person feels like you're their counterpart. You're the other half of their soul. I know that's cheesy, but that's the vibe that they're giving, and they don't want to lose that. With this 4 of Pentacles, it's clarifying the 4 of Pentacles. They're trying to hold on tightly to this beautiful connection that they have with you. So I don't know what's going on. Overall, this feels really good, but that's going to look a little different for everyone. So some of you guys are maybe like some friction there, but majority, I feel like this is a pretty smooth sailing so far. Hopefully I didn't speak too soon. Let's keep going. We have a 6 of Swords here, even though this is a scary looking 6 of Swords. But 6 of Swords is about going from chaos to calm. So before you came into this person's life, they could have been very chaotic, very disheveled, but yet they want to move things, or your relationship, could be or could have been kind of all over the place, and they really want to move it to the next level, but in a calm, smooth way. This also can be an indicator of some distance between you. So some of you guys may be at a long distance from this person, or a need to want to travel. And then we have this bee flying. So yeah, there may be a distance, like a need to like go from one place to another, but possibly, some of you guys could be moving home with this person. But there's a point A to point B vibe that's coming in. We have a Seven of Wands here. So this is about standing your ground. This is about fighting for something that you really want, like really, really honoring like this passion that you have. And that's clarifying that Page of Pentacles. So again, wanting to give you some sort of gift, but feeling very solid that they have to do this. All right, and then we have a Four of Wands here, guys. So the 1111 card for those on the Twin Flame journey. If you don't feel like this, what am I trying to say? It's a really beautiful but very hard journey. So if you don't feel like you're on that, don't try to fit yourself into that. That's my own little thing. But if you are, here's your nod. And what a beautiful Four of Wands this is. So this could be an epiphany because, you know, this is clarifying this epiphany this person had. The Four of Wands is about celebration. It's about commitment. It's about bringing things to the next level. That I think I did say that about what this epiphany had. This person had this aha moment about wanting to take things to the next level with you. Really, really loving that. Gosh, this energy is really beautiful. Not all the piles have been this solid, and this feels like a very solid together pile. So I'm not feeling a lot of like separation here. Again, it's going to look a little differently for everybody, general reading, but the overall energy between the two of you guys is the Six of Pentacles, which is an even give and take. It's also someone wanting to be very generous. Again, more Pentacle energy we have kicking here. Very grounded. So this connection could also, even though we have the owl, which flies, this connection could be very grounded or moving to a very grounded state if you guys aren't just yet. Let me pull some oracle cards. What else do we have? Can get some more depth into this connection. We have influence. So there could be some outside influences going on that could be affecting you guys. That could be in a good way or a not so good way. Just know that there's some sort of influence. Either they're getting information about you or talking to other people about you. Again, that could be good or bad. This card kind of sits in between, but with this, the rest of this pile, I'm really going to say that they may be either talking to others about you or getting information about you from other people. Hopefully it's from a good source, right? We have commitment here again, guys. This is a really good pile. Thank you. I never know what I'm getting into. So this person wants to bring things to the next level. Just because there is a marriage ring on here, it doesn't necessarily mean this person wants to marry you. So they could, but I read this card as just taking this thing from the next level. So for some of you guys, it could be going from friends to dating. Some people could be going to dating to more serious, like from casual dating to a serious dating. It could be a situationship turning into a relationship. Or for some of you guys, could very much be someone could be popping the question. Let me pull one more, even though I'm getting nervous to do that. And self-worth. So this person feels like, I think that a lot of you guys in this pile that picked this pile have been working on themselves, working on their own self-love, their own self-concept, their own self-worth. And I feel like this person sees that, but you also help them see their own worth. You see them in such a way and you love them in such a way. And this could be, again, how you view things is different than anyone they've ever encountered. And you really make them feel really, really good about themselves. Let's get some more clarifiers. Let's see what comes up. Get nervous like the other shoe's gonna drop here. Okay, paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. So, you know, your guys' relationship is like smooth sailing. It feels very honeymoon-like. This could be like a welcome reprieve for some of you guys hearing all this. Really, really feels really good. What else do we got? Self-indulgent, focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. For those of you that aren't in contact, this person could be really working on healing themselves. You could be working on healing yourself, and so that's paying off, and why these relationships in your life are showing up for you in a more beautiful ways, because you've been showing up for yourself in your day-to-day life. It's a very important skill to learn your self-concept, because, you know, we live in a universe that reflects our inner worlds. Might not be as instant as us, but it'll start revolving and showing up how you're showing up for yourself. So just kudos to you guys. Like, if you've been doing the work, if you haven't seen this in your external world or relationships, it's definitely shifting and changing and moving. All right, let's see, what else do we have? If you haven't done your shadow work, your self work, you're ignoring it, please do it. These in your relationships aren't showing up this way. This could be a nod to you want to energetically be here, and then this level of type of connection, then you need to work on yourself. Take that or leave that, but that's just some love. We have the gentleman here, so this would be, let me clarify the gentleman. So this is typically the person that we're inquiring about. So what's the clarifier for this person? Don't worry about gender. This is just the name of this card. Okay, what about this person do we need to know? Bouquet. So yeah, this person wants to come in and be romantic. They want to shower you with gifts. They want to give you that sweetness of life. They really want to show up for you. Like, you guys had, like, this hard work is going to be paying off. And again, if you don't see that and you haven't been doing your self-work, do your self-work, you know. And then we have crossroads. So there could be, you know, again, for a lot of you guys, I feel like this is on board. This is already happening. Some people, this is a person making a shift to choose this road, to circle back around, sorry. Got to get that in the light more, to take this other path. So also for some of you guys, this could be an old relationship that maybe went its separate ways that could be coming back together as well. It always reminds me of a part of a poem that I actually wrote when I was young, and the section of the poem, it goes, so I must go alone, no longer hold your hand. I'll take my own route and meet you in the end. So any type of like decision cards like this always remind me of that, like circling back around to somebody. So it's like you took your own route, you went down your healing journey, and now you get to meet them in the end, which is beautiful. And then we have the stork on the bottom. So this, for some of you guys, could be leading to children here as well. So, I already pulled those. What are we doing next? Let's do song cards. So with these, there's a lot of different songs on here. If you don't know the song, look it up if you want to. It's a little bit of homework with this, but there usually should be at least a message in the lyrics for you. So at the very least, if you're curious, look up the lyrics. You may need to hear something from the lyrics. So what song for pile 4, please, before we get into message cards? Oop. All right, Time After Time fell out. I'll just take that one. We have Time After Time. I have Cyndi Lauper or Paratone on here, depending on what version you like. It's the same lyrics, but I love the original. I love Cyndi Lauper, but I do love the Paratone version of that as well. I have both in my song log. These are all songs out of my personal library. All right, we have 2 more. Don't worry about the green line on the back. If you're curious why, as I'm shuffling, it's because I was going to put green on the back of all of these, so I would know that they were my music ones, but I did it with a highlighter and then it was getting everywhere, so I just stopped, and it's like, I'm going to have to get one of my kids' crowns of green and do it, so I never finished it. So we have Cray, Fractions. The song is called, it says, Giving You the Fractions of My Love, by Cray. And then In Your Eyes, Peter Gabriel. This popped up, I think, in pile 3. So this is the scene in Say Anything. It's an 80s movie, if you don't know what I'm talking about. Most people know this image, though, of John Cusack when he's younger, standing outside this girl's house with a radio boombox over his head. And this is the song that's playing, In Your Eyes by Peter Gabriel. So it's like someone wants to show up for you. Again, I keep hearing, I'm going to show up for you. And again, that's a reflection of all the work you've been doing on yourself, guys. And people are going to start showing up for you as you've been showing up for yourself. If you don't have people in your life, do ask yourself that very simple question. And it may still be yes, and it just hasn't transpired yet. But am I showing up for myself? When I say I'm going to wake up early and do this, or I'm going to make sure I work out every week, or I really want to go for a bike ride, are you doing those things you say you want to do, or are you throwing your own wants on the back burner? Because if you're not showing up for yourself, you may notice that some of the relationships in your life are reflecting that. So just keep that in mind. Anyways, but yeah, this person really wants to show up for you. I'm being guided to pull one more. It Must Have Been Love by Roxette. I'm rocking some old songs here with Time After Time, In Your Eyes. Must Have Been Love by Roxette. Roxette. So look those up. There could be, messages from them to you, or just something you need to understand within those lyrics. Okay, so I think we're going to do, am I ready for message cards? I think, yeah. But what deck do I want to do? Boop-a-doop-boop-boop. I have so many. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever used this deck on my channel, but we're going to do it. This is Cupid's Desire Love Messages. I'm pretty sure I got this on Etsy. So let's see. I don't know if I haven't used this deck in forever. I forgot I had it till just now. It said, pick me. So what does Pile 4th person want to say? I'm ready to start my life with you. Available. So if you're curious if this person's available, they want to start their life with you. Curious. I'm wondering if you miss me as much as I do. I really feel like you guys are together, but maybe it's just like energetically you guys are already there, but you'll be coming back around. Okay, and not all these cards are good, so I'm going to see what comes out. See what else. So far, your guys' reading is pretty solid. Besides this influence, it's a little sketch, but overall really good. Positions. I love exploring all the different ways your body, or the ways of your body. My favorite. Okay, keep going. Some of these are a little racy. Clarity. It has always been you. I knew it when I first saw you. So yeah, these eyes thing, and in your eyes, they saw you, this epiphany. So maybe they have clarity around knowing it was always you this whole time. Infinity. This love has no ceiling. So they feel like their love for you is without bounds. Like there's no ending to this love. I feel like I'm starting to tempt fates here, guys. Ooh. All right, 3 dropped out. We're taking all 3 regardless of what they say. Let's see what they say. Okay, I'm scared. Just kidding. All right, woo! All right, this one's a little risque, but wet. Drenched in your essence. Aroused. I'm so excited at the thought of seeing you again. This person is very turned on by you. Obsessed. I only think of you on 2 occasions. That's day and nights. All right, let me pull another message card. Those are fun. Let's do a little more PG ones. Let's do some White Rose Guidance. Volume 2. Sorry, I'm shaking my camera here, guys. It's attached to I have a whole plethora of message cards on this little side table. But that's where my clamp is for my phone that I record on. All right, so what else does Pile 4 want to say, please? I find you in music. So there's definitely a big music connection here. So these songs are going to be very pertinent. So some of you guys, these may already be some songs that mean a lot to you. Maybe if you're a little older like me. If you're not, Kate Bush made a comeback. These other ones can too. Okay, I always hope to have you in my life. I can't bear to build it again and watch it all wash away. So there is some nervousness on this person for you guys to have all this and for some reason it to fall away. Maybe that's where that crossroads of I'll take my own route and meet you in the end. Like you guys did go your separate ways. And so like maybe there's some nervousness about that. I want you by my side. Reminds me of that Sade song, By Your Side, which I do have in there. I didn't fall in love with you because I've always loved you and always will. I'm not ready for commitment with anyone. So there's someone in this general reading, as good as this has been, there's a little bit of someone with a little bit of commitment issues. I could listen to your voice days on end. So they really enjoy your voice. They love hearing it. They may have missed hearing it. I feel like it brings tears to their eyes. But if you're worried if they're with someone else, if you guys aren't together, I don't think they're with anyone else with that card too. Thank you for your beautiful presence in my life. Let's pull 1 or 2 more before we take this to the extended. 1,000 lifetimes with you would never be enough. So this person, yeah, it's a really lovely reading, guys. Thank you. I love being in this energy. It's very, very nice. What's under here? We have Magician. I was guided to pull that. Yeah, we have Magician here. So this person's maybe trying to manifest you. Maybe you guys are manifesting each other. But I will be taking this over to the extended to look into intentions, potential outcomes, more message cards, more songs, more just insight if you're interested, if this has resonated. If not, no big deal. The link will be in the description box. If you did enjoy this reading and you want a personal reading, I am open and available for those as well. That information is also in the description box. The description box is going to have everything you need. And then also just a, like, a comment, even if it's just an emoji, your favorite emoji, that really helps me out and helps me with my algorithm, which, in the long run makes all this time that I spend hours and hours on these readings really, really worth it. Because I love to get you guys all this information. I love doing this, but it takes up a lot of time, so I appreciate all those little bits. And thank you for anyone who watches my ads. I know some of you guys are really awesome. Even just 30 seconds of an advert, really, really, it's just pennies on the dollar, but that does add up. So thank you guys. Thank you for all your support. I appreciate you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in a future reading. Bye, guys. Hello, my lovely friends. Thank you for joining me on the part of the video where we go over what decks I use today. I'm in a very silly mood. As I'm recording this, I just woke up I actually slept over 8 hours. I usually don't sleep that long. I'm not a great sleeper, but I don't normally feel like I need to sleep that long. And I actually feel, as spunky as I am, feel a little more tired than I'm having a hard time actually shaking sleep off this morning. But I need to get this done because I looked at the clock like, I slept way later and I went to bed early. So I guess I needed it. All right, so we are going over what decks did I use. Starting off, the opening images on the thumbnail and the beginning cards for each deck was, this was donated to the channel. I do have a link if you want to donate a deck to the channel. I do have a lot of them, but decks are always welcome. I am slightly obsessed. So this was donated by Michelle. This is the Divine Animal Oracle. And as you guys saw in the thumbnail, the images stunning. Like, to die for images. Like, hello. All right, so that's where we started. With the first deck, so yeah, the Divine Animal Oracle. These are Messages of Love Oracle by All Things Intuitive. They do have a website. I believe they sell these on Amazon. I do have an Amazon link into my description box that I have a majority of the decks that I have in there for you to get easily if you want to find them all in one spot. If you want to find them yourself, I'll tell you what they are. Not a big deal. So these are all really cool cards. This one was Longing. Then I used the Arrows of Love Oracle by Mystic Moon Oracle. Sorry for my sleepy face in there. So these are really cool cards. These are the Arrows of Love Oracle by Mystic Moon. I think I bought them from her link on her Instagram. Pretty sure. She has so many neat decks. Like, if you guys don't follow her Instagram, she may have a YouTube. I'm not sure. She probably does, actually. But her Instagram, love it. Like, daily readings, all kinds of great stuff. Great decks. She has so many decks she's made. I only have that one and the Arrows of Love Tarot by her. Great stuff. All right. With that, I used this beautiful clear heart quartz that I got from a local shop that I get majority of my stuff because it's an awesome, almost wholesale place. Great people. It's called We Rock Rocks. It's in the Tampa Bay area. I think they have 3 shops. I live closest to the Largo location. Really great. All right. For selection, it's just amazing little shop. And pricing. So for the pile number 1, for the tarot, we used The Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed. I don't know how many tarot decks she has. I think this is the only tarot deck I have by her, but I have so many oracle decks by her. Great stuff. Great information. I'm going to say that probably about every deck. Anyone who watches these reviews is going to know that I'm like, oh my God, look at this. It's amazing, because I'm obsessed. But I haven't used this deck in a while because these cards are so big and they don't fit as well in my videos, but it needed some love. So, I mean, come on. They're so pretty. So pretty. Anyone who's sitting here, hopefully you're laughing. I'm in such a silly mood, which is a nice relief. I've been really feeling kind of heavy lately, and that's not my normal jam. And so I had to go and do an egg cleanse yesterday. I don't know if anyone knows what that is. My friend Juana, it's more from her heritage. And you rub an egg all over yourself and set the intention about taking whatever energy isn't yours or anything that may be attached to you or anything. You can set whatever your intention to remove whatever's in you that's making you feel bad into an egg. You crack it to a glass of water. If you have an amazing person that can read it, like after 5 minutes, you would take a pictures or a video. If you have someone that can read it, I luckily do, because I have amazing soul family and amazing people in my life. But you don't need that. I always send her and she tells me usually just whatever. Nothing really bad. And then you just sprinkle salt on top of the glass and then you flush it down the toilet. And I always feel amazing, and I don't know why I wait so long to do them. So I pick up lots of stuff. I'm always in other people's energies. It just happens. I do practice good spiritual hygiene, so don't come at me on that. But, sometimes I'm playing, people's energy all day long between personal readings, these kind of readings, depending on how many people end up watching these, because time doesn't exist. I'm tapping into thousands of people's energies all the time. So it just happens. It just happens. So an egg cleanse is a really cool way to get rid of excess energy. Anywho, moving on. Not why you're here, but I felt like maybe someone needed to hear that. So pile 2, obviously Divine Animal Oracle. We had the Arrows of Love again with Messages Oracles, or Messages of Love Oracle cards by All Things Intuitive. Then I can never say this right because I try to pronounce things. Okay, anyway, sorry. I'm going to keep going. Everybody always comes at me on this. Please don't. It makes me feel really bad. But it's the Tarot du la Nuit. I don't have a French pronunciation background. But Tarot of the Night in French. Maybe what I would start saying. And I know you guys are just trying to be helpful. And maybe it's my own, inner critic. But when people come at me in the comments about it, I'm always like, I'm trying. Stop. Okay, so crazy, amazing. I love the image here. These images are insane. There's one, if anyone follows, there she is. She doesn't agree with me. So Charlotte over at Happy Twins, Happy Souls 1111 is a friend of mine. And I think this one looks like her. If you guys know what Charlotte looks like, I know, I want to pull it closer, but I don't have my lighting here. We're going to do it this way. This looks like my girl Charlotte over at Happy Twins 1111. That looks like Charlotte. So I can't use this deck and not think of her. Her beautiful face. Love her to pieces. I meet with her almost weekly. So great. Such a great human being. Okay, so Tarot of the Night in French. That's what I'm going to start calling that. All right, and then I use the Pyrite Heart. Everybody knows I use this one a lot. It's got the broken bottom. It was broken to begin with, and then I dropped it and broke it more. Gives it character. I like broken things. I'm kind of broken, and I've repaired myself in such a beautiful way. Okay, so third pile, we had the Sea Turtle, Divine Animal Oracles. We have the fossilized shell, which is called the Eye of Shiva. It has another name. Someone's told me once. I want a preference. I don't mind when you guys let me know information in the comments. It's just my pronunciation of that deck. I don't know why it bothers me. I just can't say it, and it makes me feel horrible. Anyways, and I'm being funny. I hope you guys get my funniness. I'm being really silly, so you don't have to say nice comments, so it's not a pity party thing. I'm just being silly. Okay, so if you know the other one for this, feel free to let me know. I always forget, but it has a cool name too. But this, I call it the Eye of Shiva. That's how I bought it. That's the name on it. But it's basically just a fossilized shell. I got this a long time ago. at another more expensive shop that I don't go to anymore in Dunedin. It's a cool shop, but anyways, moving on. So this deck is the Oceanic Tarot. I no longer have the box because I keep this in a different thing. I love this deck, Oceanic Tarot. Very simple imagery, but I love that they use words on the bottom that kind of like explain the big meaning of the card. And the way my guides are, sometimes my guides, like, because, you know, obviously a lot, like all the tarot cards have multiple meanings. You know, this is just one of them. But if my guides really want me to focus in on that, it's like almost like someone's either circling it or highlighting the word. So I like that connection with my guides when I get zoned in on the word on it, because then it's like, please emphasize this part of this meaning of the card. So that's just me personally. I only read this deck in the upright. It's just an agreement I have with that deck. I haven't been doing reversals as much, not because, I don't know. I go with how I feel. So that's another thing. I know a lot of people are like, do you do this? Do you not do this? Or they feel like this person said I can do this person said I can't. You know what? Do what you want to do. Like, I don't, like, when I use a lot of reversals, people come at me. I don't care. I do them when I feel, again, it's all about how I feel. Like, you always need to trust your intuition, how the messages need to come in. When I'm feeling very, like, open-minded, I like doing reversals because I like digging deep into that whole thing. But sometimes my brain, I'm like, I can't dig that deep into the extra meanings of stuff, or I don't feel like being an investigator. It completely goes how I feel, and that's how I run my life. I follow my own little internal guidance system, my own true north, and it serves me well. So, okay, Oceanic Tarot. We already talked about the other oracle cards. Oh, I didn't talk about some of the other ones I've used. So these are all in there. These are always a crowd favorite. They're really cool images. The back's really pretty. These are Love Story oracle cards by Deja Druitt. I also got these off her Instagram. It came across like as a suggestion, and I have this deck and her Quality Time oracle cards. Great, perfect, love them so much. Arrows of Love, Messages of Love oracle cards, went over that. The next deck I used for pile 4. Are we already on pile 4? We're on pile 4. Okay, have the Citrine Heart. That was pretty cool. We already went over these as animal oracles. Basically, I decided to film as I'm cleaning up and talk to you guys because everybody always wants to know what decks I like. And I don't know, sometimes people like to hear me ramble. So here we go. These are the Orion's Animal Tarot. I've used them several times lately, but the images, especially this one on this box, this is the moon image. I love it. Like I saw this image on Amazon. This is a deck I bought for myself. I was like, you are coming home to me. And I'm so glad I did. Like, the edges are, whatever that's called. Shiny, you know. Why can't I think of that H word? Starts with an H. Anyways, hologram. Thank you. But yeah, just, I mean, stunning, 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 stunning. I have a theme. I like stunning decks. I like all decks. I just like tarot. So Orion's Animal Tarot. Really nice box. And then really in-depth book on these. Again, these are all linked in like my Amazon shop, or you can pull them up yourself. I don't really make any money off of that. I just did it to have everything in one spot. And so I didn't have to put the individual link. I can make links for every single one of them. And Mom's lazy. So I did it. All right. So for these, I don't know where do I have my box around. I do. So these are divination cards that I'm teaching myself. As you guys know, I tend to have to look up the descriptions sometimes, but we're all learning together. So this is Under the Roses and Lenormand. I really like them. I have 3 different decks. So because just like tarot, the imagery is a little different. Really like them for clarifiers, but you can use them as a whole system on their own. I haven't learned it exactly because I'm more of an intuitive reader, but I really have enjoyed. I'm glad I bought these these decks and how I use them. They give me a lot of information, so I like them. And then I had left this deck over at a friend's house for like a year, so I finally got it back. These are the Love Oracle clarification and compliment reading or cards for readings. So I like these a lot. I've seen them in. Had a black deck and a pink deck. I gave my black deck to somebody else and then loaned this one, and I just haven't had it. So the reason I got the pink deck for this is because I have their Law of Attraction cards in black, and it was way too confusing because they look exactly alike unless you look like right at this very bottom where it says Love Oracle or Law of Attraction. So just for my own sake, I was like, nope, go in pink, because then I don't have to figure out which deck is which or get them mixed together. So very great clarifiers. If you need some more information, they give a lot of information. I dig them, shockingly. All right, and then my own little creation that I just felt guided to make the other day, which is songs, mostly love songs, but just songs. I went through my personal library and picked out songs that I thought that would have cool meanings in readings, or my guides could use with me to get messages across. And the purpose of these is either if you know the song, then awesome, listen to it. If you don't know the song, Cosmic Love, Florence and the Machine. If you're on the twin flame journey and you haven't listened to this song, please listen to it. I know a lot of twins that relate to this song. It's okay. But a lot of Florence's songs are very twin-like, in my opinion. But anyway, so the purpose of these are, if you know the song, cool, hopefully it relates. If you haven't heard it, listen to it. Or if you don't want to listen to it, I don't care. You might not like my style of music. That's fine. But just to pull up the lyrics, that's very easy. You just Google, name of song, band, lyrics. You're going to get them. And there should be a message in there for you. Those are the intention that I created these with my guides to get more information. Some of them you will see a green line. I try to explain this because I don't want people to think I'm cherry picking things. There's no rhyme or reason to why some had green. I started to do them all, but I was using a highlighter and it started smearing everywhere and I had green highlighter all over my hands. So I just haven't got around to, I need to go grab one of my daughter's crayons and color it with green. And the reason I'm doing that is because I have different ones that I've created and they're all the same size and I don't want them to get mixed together. So I want all my song ones, me to be able to easily tell that my song ones have a green back. No reason for the green, just it was the closest thing to me, so I went with that. So that is my deck review, a little bit of my silliness. Oh, I know on my extended, I used these Conversations with My Soul. I use these a lot in private readings, personal readings, which if you're interested in one of those, the information is in the description box on how to book a reading with me. I have mostly recorded videos, like you give me all the information. I tap in very much like this with your story and give you a whole in-depth look into your situation. Every once in a while, I'll try to open up time, if I have it, to do live readings. That you can only schedule through the snip feed. There's an option for a one-on-one live reading with me. I don't do them very often because I have a really crazy schedule. As most of you know, I have 2 kids. I'm a single mom, and I do my best. So, but if it's a weekend that I don't have them, then maybe I'll open up a couple slots, but I also need time to breathe. So I think I might have some slots in there if you're interested. Then you can just ask me whatever, and we can just chit-chat back and forth. But I definitely do not need to be face-to-face with you. I feel like I actually channel a little better sometimes because I am very excited to meet with people and I don't want to get distracted. So when I'm just doing my pre-recorded readings, like I'm really zoned in, tapped in to your energy, just like I do with here. It's just focused on you, not all the different people that are tuning into a general reading. So anyways, so I use these a lot in personal readings. I use them a lot for guidance in my extended. They're just really great cards. They are by Divine Feminine 7777. I got these on Make Playing Cards. There's a lot of really great cards on that website. You can make your own. I'm eventually going to make my own. I think about it a lot and I just never get around to it. But I do want to make like my own love messages, and then I want to do like soul reminder kind of cards. I just need to find the time and the energy and the motivation all at the same time to do it. But makeplayingcards.com has a plethora of really amazing independent decks. I really like them. I don't love how long it takes to get it. Takes about a month. So if you're going to order it, just expect it's going to take a month to get it. So if there's a couple decks you want to get, I would order them all at once. And then they can all just come in as a surprise. You might forget by the time you get them. But they're really great quality cards. The website's really great. I've heard it's really great to make your own on there. I just, again, haven't done it yet. But I have a lot of friends that have created decks on there. And I got this one from there. So, and it's just a really beautiful deck and has a lot of really just great reminders about, you know, what you should do in your life that day. And they're always like so on point that it's just silly. So I really love this deck. And so that is the end of my review, I believe. I think I covered all things except for all my, I know you guys are always curious about all my message cards. That's pretty much all my different message cards. So when you hear me say I need to pull message cards, it's because I have it all set up there. And that's it. All right, guys, have a good one. Bye.